Hello. We are living in a time where we have the challenge of global warming, and we also have the challenge of climate change. And the issue of climate change is as a result of not taking care of our environment and not taking care of our uh, our natural resources. So we have heard where the green economy is being promoted. When we talk about green economy, we are talking about promoting the natural resources to advance to reduce the climate change and also advance the economical way of handling things. We have got the biggest challenge that we are facing. It is the challenge of deforestation, whereby of cutting the trees. And there are a lot of trees that are being lost every day, and the major reason it is because it is as a result of charcoal burning. So it is very much important that we shift the focus from charcoal burning into other sources of fuel, and that comes in the introduction of briquette charcoal. So briquette charcoal is going to give us uh, as the way forward in the reduction of deforestation, and also to provide the energy that is better than using the traditional charcoal. So briquette charcoal making is a process of creating charcoal from waste materials like sawdust, agricultural waste, biomass materials, the grass, and other leaves and other waste materials that we can use in order to create the charcoal fuel, which is called briquette charcoal. So, in making a briquette charcoal, it is a man-made coal. I think we have all come across how coal looks like. So this is how briquette charcoal looks like. It's more like a coal, and it is made of some components, as we were saying, the leaves, the grass, the agricultural waste, the sawdust, and anything that can be bent. It can be used to provide this energy. So the benefits of having this, it is environmentally friendly. It reduces waste and uses renewable resources. So in this, the benefits that if we can start utilizing briquette charcoal just from the community, from homes, and also up to the industrial level, or up to the level where up to the commercial level, we can be able to reduce a lot of things. And the other thing that we have to know is the challenge that we are having, the challenge of electricity. So with the challenge of electricity, briquette charcoal can be able to be an alternative source of energy, which can be able to mitigate the challenge of using electrical energy. It also provide efficiency or produces compact high energy fuel source. Then the other thing is that if we can promote this briquette charcoal, it can be cheaper compared with the charcoal that we have been using, which is the traditional charcoal. It can be cheaper, and it can also be easy to manufacture than the usual charcoal that we have been, which is traditional charcoal. So as we get into the meat of this training, which is going to take, I think, for about 5 days or less or more. We are going to look at how to make this briquette charcoal. How can we make this briquette charcoal? And we are going to start from looking at collection and preparation of raw materials. Then we are going to look at how we can be able to mix raw materials with water and binders. And we are going to look at creating a uniform mixture. How do we ensure that the mixture is uniform? And also we are going to look at shaping the mixture into briquettes. So when we say shaping the mixture into briquettes, that is molding now this briquette charcoal or briquettes. Then drying the briquettes. How do we dry? What method can we use to dry this briquette? And also we are going to look at carbonizing the briquette in a queuing or oven. So now we are talking about the how we can be able to make these the material or from briquette like the leaves. How can we be able to create the raw material for the briquette by using the queuing or using the oven? And also we are going to look at cooling and packaging the charcoal briquette. So those are the topics that we are going to look at, and by the end of this training you should be able to practically be able to do domestic charcoal making. And in the next class we are going to look at now how can we advance this technology and how can we become trainers, how can we be able to mobilize the community to be able to make this charcoal so that we are able to move with time. So these are the materials that I was talking about. I talked about the grass, then there are the sawdust, and there are other waste materials like groundnut shells, and also like those waste matters from the from the maize shell, and also other matters that may be used. Now, we look at the briquette charcoal. Let's just look at some of the things that we have to look at it. So, what is it? What is briquette charcoal? So, charcoal briquette are made from charcoal dust and other materials like crop waste and other organic materials. As I was saying that briquette charcoal or charcoal briquette uh, is a kind of coal that is made from the waste matters or from those leftovers or left overs from the charcoal, or after they have burnt the tree. Now those things that are left, something which are called cocos. So those can be used as the raw material for briquette charcoal. So the use of briquette charcoal it can be an alternative in the energy sector in Zambia, or in the use of or reducing deforestation, and also reducing the use of these traditional charcoals. I think we have all heard that there is a strategy or there is a plan of banning charcoal, of stopping charcoal burning, and it is going to be challenged in most of the homes and most of the families. Now, what will be the alternative if charcoal burning is banned? So what is going to happen? So that is what we are going to look at, and this is the alternative that we want to explore as a people of Zambia, not only the people of Zambia, as Africans, because charcoal burning and deforestation, it is not only in Zambia, but it is in most countries in Africa. So then, what are the benefits of this? So we say the benefits are high and sustainable heating power. So the coal, which is made as a briquette charcoal, they have got high and sustainable heating. When we talk about sustainable, they last longer than the traditional charcoal, this normal charcoal. Then they last longer than the charcoal that we are used to. Then they have got zero ash after burning. They don't have those ash, the which becomes also the way which we can call as uh, that ash that comes out. So in this breakpoint we don't have such. So we then it burns longer than a traditional charcoal. So it burns longer. There are some materials that we can use where it can last even 6 hours. So they are also easy to light. They are easy to light. They are good energy. They give very high energy power. Then the long burn time of up to 5 hours. They are odorless and smokeless. They don't give odor like carbon, and also they don't also give smoke. So they are very environmental friendly, and they are very good, even, especially on poultry farming, because the carbon they are have less carbon in them. Now, the advantages of using the briquette charcoal is number one, it is environmental for the environmental benefits. Briquette can be made from various materials, including sawdust, wood scraps, and other organic waste products, which includes leaves, grass, things like groundnut shell, rice, those offcuts and other things, those things that you consider as something that you just need to throw. Those are the materials that are better for, or that are used to make what is called briquette charcoal. So they help even in making the environment better, because there will be no wastage. Then they are cost effective. Briquettes can burn longer and more consistently than traditional charcoal. So them being able to take long on the brazier, that means that they are they are cheaper in the in cost. They are cost effective. For example, you have got 25 kg of traditional charcoal, and you've got 25, and someone has got 25 kg bag of briquette charcoal. So the one that has got 25 kg of briquette charcoal may last 5 times better than the one that has the traditional charcoal. So meaning that the ratio is 1 to 5 or 1 to 6. So where if you are going to use 5, you're going to put the traditional charcoal 5 times on the brazier, whilst the one who is using the briquette charcoal will just put it once. So there will be you have to you have to put more traditional charcoal compared with the one that is using briquette charcoal. Then they have got the high thermal value. When we talk about high thermal value, is that the carbon content is around 80% and the calorific value can reach to so now, these I think you may not understand them. This is the energy. The energy that is produced is higher and it is more efficient than the traditional charcoal. So because uh, the briquette charcoal is consistent in the and it lasts long. So meaning that it has consistent, it will produce consistent energy compared with the traditional charcoal. Then also they have got uniform shape because they are made, they are molded, so you can create a uniform shape in dense structure and convenient use. So the shapes are also you are able to determine the shapes unlike the traditional charcoal. Then they have got low moisture content. Briquette charcoal is much lower than wood tanned charcoal. So they have got lower moisture content, meaning that the moisture content it is low. That makes it to be very high in burning and temperature. Then they are easy to light up because briquette charcoal, there is nothing like now it is rain season, so they are what because they can be dried and they are it's a it's a core that is very interesting. Then the smoking and spark free. When it says spark free, those pa, 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 that they are not in the briquette charcoal. So they are not they are non-toxic. As we said, they don't have those the audio that can be able to intoxicate or like the carbon. Then they can be made from sustainable harvested wood, which can help reduce deforestation and promote reforestation efforts. So when you look at briquette charcoal, it has got a lot of advantage, and if you can be able to survey in this, it can bring a lot of development and also a lot of income. So briquette charcoal, it can be you can do it on a commercial level because there are also machines that can be surveyed, which can be used in briquette making at a large scale. So it can be made on domestic and it also can be made at a large scale. So I want to believe that you have, I think you have the background and you can now be able to get into how we can be able to make this briquette charcoal. And I believe by the end of this training, you will be able to practically and you'll be able to advance this technology so that many people can benefit from this technology. Thank you so much and God bless.